How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Oh, let me see. Get rid of this. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get this all set up here. Boom. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Boom. Right there. Yes, sir. All right. All right. And then let's get this over. Meow. Boom. Get this all set. Bop right there. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Get everything all set and ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Mm-hmm. Yeesh, yeesh. Indubitably. Ooh. Oh, 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, bop right there. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Good morning, ladies and gents. Ooh, we got everything set up.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. We are just chilling. Chilling like villains. Yes, sir. All right. Let me get myself all set up over here. But yeah. All right. There we are. There we are. There we are. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going.
Let's get it shared.
Yeah, let's share it up. Let's share it up. 1 second. We're just getting ourselves all set here. Let me get some water. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Let's get ourselves all set up here. Let's go on the Yobi tubes. Yes. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you might notice we are using a new mic. Better mic, you know what I mean? Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's see. Yes, sir. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. All right. Let's get everything over here. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get some. Let's check and see if we are on X. If we are live on X. All right. Good, good. Live on the X. Live on the X. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see. Let's get Twitch up here. Boom. Make sure we're live on the Twitch. Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
mm. Yes. Ahem. Ahem. Me, 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 me. Yes, there we go. All right.
All right.
We are live on Twitch. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get some sharing going on over here. Now let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. We're just getting ourselves all set up. Let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Yeesh. 1 sec. All right. There we go. All right. There we are. There we are as well. Bing, right there. All right. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Get everything shared over here. All right. There we go. All right. There we are. All set up here. Boom. Let's get that set up here. There we go. All right. All right. Perfect. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Set this up. Oh, what's going on over there? Oh, oh, oh. Fancy. She has alarms. Alarms. Yeesh. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. Right there. Okay. Post that there. Post this. There we go. Boom. Get everything all set. Yeesh. Set that up here. Bop. Right there. Oh, 1 second to make sure. Let me add this. Actually, give it the. Give this what? There we go. Boom. Okay. There we are. All right. Beautiful. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that share party going.
Let's get that share party going on Friday.
Yes, sir. It's a beautiful Friday morning.
Friday.
It is a beautiful Friday.
Most Fridays are beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Every day is beautiful. On the Lord's green earth, of course, it's beautiful. Come on now. Mm-hmm. All right. Good. All right, let's get this intro started. All right, ready? What's up, guys? It's Double Nicks, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nicks in the house, aka the Rainmaker. And I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around in the tall weeds and the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Other times she likes to jet ski. Other times she steals my low mean. Sometimes she can show off some stonks like EEIQ, LIMN, and MODV. We call her DBL Moms. Yeesh. No. All right. All right. There we go. Ahem. You all right? Yeah. Yeesh. Good. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started. But before we begin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. Remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah. All right. And yeah, without further ado, let's get this thing started. So let's take a look at some stocks that we've called already. We called EEIQ. That stock ran a nice 165%. 165%. All right. We did a video on it last night. We called it prior to that video too. We called it pretty much as an early watch list stunk on our private Discord. Yep. So on our private Discord, that was the stunk that we called. All right. Then we did a video on it last night, and then it ran up this morning 165%. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, percent. Yes, sir. That's all I'm saying, man. I mean,
good morning to everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, sir. Called by the immaculate Serengeti specialist herself. Yeesh. Yeesh. All right. So. All right. Let's take a look over here at EEIQ, see what we got going on, because it seems like it's still moving. Still moving and grooving on its way up. So, yeah, let's get a support. Let's get a series of support and resistance lines over here. Bop right here. And bop right there. Okay. So you got that going on right there. All right. And then you got this beautiful thing over here. Right there. All right. Bit of a descending wedge over here. All right. And then it started consolidating a little bit below the VWAP. Then it made a couple of small ABCDs until finally it made another one and went all the way over here and then created a bit of a pennant over Mya. So it's got to break that pennant for it to really be schmexy to Mya. Has to hold above that $1.27 mark and break through that $1.49 mark for it to really be so much schmexy to Mya. You know what I mean? To Mya. Yes, sir. Otherwise, not feeling it. But it does have support at 53 cents, 73 cents, 90 cents, $1, $12, $27, right? And then has resistance at the $1.49 mark over Mya. So you got that going on there. That's what you got. And yeah. So that's pretty much what you got going on. Yeah. So we're just chilling right now with that. We are just chilling like villains with that. All right. So we're just chilling over here. All right. Right now, it looks like it's trying to curl. Can it break that pennant right there? Can it break that pennant? We'll see. We shall see what happens. All right. Yeah. Got that pennant over there. Has to break the pennant for it to really be so much Mexi to me.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So that's what they got going on. That is what they got going on. Currently, it is doing its thing. We'll see what happens with the stonk. We shall see. We shall see.
Yes.
Was a bit overbought in the RSI earlier in the day. A little bit overbought in the RSI earlier as well. Right now, it's not really over. It's leaning towards being overbought again. So we'll see what happens. We shall see. All right. Let's take a look at the float and volume. The float for this stock is 4.19 million. Volume is 43 million and change. So the volume is higher than that of the float. Housekeeping. All right. Anyways, but the float is a lot higher than that of the well, actually, the volume's a lot higher than that of the float. The volume's about 10 times higher than the float, which is good. I like that. The volume being higher than the float is awesome. Let's see if they got any news. What news they got? What else? What news? What news? Let's see. All right, so let's see. They got some news down here as well. Hold on, hold on. Let me see here. All right, strong growth. Okay, Epic Quest Education Group, which is the name of the stock. It's the name of the that's the name of the company. Shares are trading higher after the company announced a year-over-year increase in their H1 financial results. So they got that going on. They got that going on right there. Yes, sir. All right. So yeah, they got that going on. All righty. So they're currently chilling, doing their thing. Yes, they are. They are. They are. They are. All right.
Currently, it's about 156%.
157. Yeah. They are 157. Bobo Beep says, "Howdy, howdy, Bobo.
Howdy, Bobo.
Howdy. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a fantastic day, Bobo. Happy Friday, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's see what we got going on over here. What else do we have? Ooh, ELAB. Let's take a look at ELAB. ELAB. Yeah. Yeah, it has a tendency of doing flushes, eh? All right. Well, there are a lot of indecisive wicks, like over here in the back. All right, and then it had some shots upward over here.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that, but yeah, they do have a history. I will give them that as well. They do have a history. So let's take a look over here. Bobo Beef says, doing well so far. Hope you are as well. Yeah, I'm doing great, Bobo. Just chilling. Just chilling, man. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Has a bit of ABCD going on here with ELAB. So again, don't really fully trust ELAB because it does do, it does do some flushing every now and then. So it's one of those things. But I'm going to keep an eye on it, see how it do. Has a bit of an ABCD, a little bit overbought on the RSI. Let's take a look at the float and volume for the stock. Float is 1.48 million. Volume is 10 million and change. So we got that going on as well. Volume is a lot higher than the float, 10 times that of the float. So we got that going on. Yeesh. Yeesh. So let's see. Bobo says, would you mind looking at MODV, please? Yeah, sure. Let's take a look. Yes, sir. MODV. MODV. Let's see. All right, so MODV is just below the VWAP right now. However, it was a bit overbought on the RSI earlier in the day. Let's take a look over here. Let's get some graffiti pencil activated. Bop. A to B, B to C, C to D, right? Then you had another one, A to B, B to C, C to D, bop, right there. And then you had a bit of a pennant going over right here. So let's get some support and resistance lines on it as well. Let's see what we got going on here. Bop, right there. Boom, and boom, right there. So as far as support and resistance lines go, you got you got 61 cents, 71 cents, 78 cents, and 84 cents. Those are all support lines. 89 cents, 96 cents, and $1.07. Those are all resistance right there. All right. You also got this right here. All right. You got support. You got a double top at the 88-cent mark. So it has to be really, really careful, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be really, really careful because it needs to break through that 88-cent mark, then that 89-cent mark. Has to hold above 84 for it to really be so much maxi to mya, but it has to really break through that 88 and 89-cent mark for it to really be so much maxi to mya. After that, has to break through 96, then $1.07, and then happy. You know what I mean? Happy. So MODV has that going on, has a bit of a descending wedge going on. Can it curl? Maybe. Let's take a look at the floating volume. Let's take a look at the floating volume for MODV. MODV has a float of 6 million, volume of 47 million. So we got that going on right there. All right. Again, volume's a lot higher than that of the float, which is great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Can never go wrong with it. But as of now, needs to be able to curl. It is just below the VWAP as well. Has to break through the VWAP at 90 cents as well. So it has to break through 88 cents, which is where that double top is. 89 cents, which is where the resistance line is. 90 cents, which is where the VWAP is. And 96 and the $1.07, which is where the other two resistance lines are. So for it to really be Shomushmaxi Tumya. Can it potentially curl? Maybe. We'll see what happens. It does have the volume for it. It does. So we'll see what goes down. We shall see what goes down, ladies and gentlemen. We shall. All right. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? What else do we have? Let me see. Maybe let me refresh. Because oh, EIQ. All right. I can respect that. Let's take a look at EEIQ. EEIQ. All right. It's trying to break that pennant right now. Has that pennant going on right there. So it had a nice little, descending wedge over here, curled up, went back down a little bit, and then consolidated for a little bit before making two ABCDs, and then made a pennant over here. Has to hold above that 127 mark, break through 149 for it to really be so much maxi to mya. Also has another line that has to break through right over mya at the $1.47 mark. Has to break through $1.47 as well, because that's where the double top is, ladies and gentlemen. That was where the double top is. That there was double top. You know what I mean? That there was double top. All right. So keeping that in mind. Yeesh. Currently, the stonk is it has to break through $1.49 for it to really be schmexy to me. But right now, it's trying, man. EEIQ had a nice run of 165%. Called it last night. Made a video on it last night. You could check that out on our YouTube, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Yobitobis. Yes. You can check it out there. All right. Because that's where we do a lot of these stunk reviews and other things. You know what I mean? That's where we do a lot of these things. So, yeah, check that out. Also, be sure to check out our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for only $1.99. Link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. Pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. Just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loots, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah. All right. So, that's what we got going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, EEIQ doing its thing there. Currently up 152. Yeah, it's just hanging out trying to do its thing. Yeesh. That's really what it's doing. That's what it's doing, man. What? What? Looks like it's trying to curl a little bit. It's got a bit of a bottom tail going on. We'll see. We'll see. Can it curl? Let's see. Was a little bit indecisive with that last wick, so we'll see what happens. Come on now. Has the volume for it. It does. I mean, float is 4.19 million. Volume is 44.88 million.
Got the volume.
Yeah, we got that going on, man. We got that going on. Yes, sir. We got that beautiful stuff going on there. So we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. All right. All right.
Got any stocks you'd like us to
Yes.
Let us know.
Yes. If you have any stonks you'd like us to check out, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's get a share party going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a share party going. Let's make it to 200. 200. Let's make it to 200. Yes, sir. Yes. 200. 200. Dos. 200. You know what I mean? Yes. Yes. Fancy. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Looks like it's breaking down below the pennant right now. Not feeling that. EEIQ has to hold above that 127 mark. Doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's falling down a little bit. Because it was a bit overbought in the RSI. It was. So, got that going on. Let's take a look at another stunk. Yeesh. Yeah, ELAB is a little choppy. Let's take a look at ELAB. See what ELAB is doing. ELAB looks like it had an ABCD, moved up a little bit, now formed a bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBL moms. We like the bottom tails. Yeah. We like the bottom tails, ladies and gentlemen. We do. We do. All right. Yeesh. And of course, has a bit of a top tail going on here. Has to curl above that for it to really be so much schmexy. Tumya. You know what I mean? Tumya. All right. So, yeah, it's doing its thing right there. It's doing its thing. All right. All right. What else we got? What else we got? What else do we have here? Mm, uh, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Looking through the stocks, you always tell what we're doing.
Let's see. Let's see. Woo! Wahoo! It's a me, Mario. All right, let's do MODV. MODV. Hold on, it's like just doing its thing right now. Give me a second. There we go. MODV. All right, MODV has to break above that 84-cent line over there. Fell below it, ladies and gentlemen. Has to break through that 84-cent line. Can it potentially curl its way back up? Looks like it could be potentially forming a double bottom. Maybe. We shall see. Can it potentially form a double bottom at the 82-cent mark and curl its way on back up? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Right now, MODV is just doing its thing. It's just doing its thing. Let's check out CYCU. CYCU. All right. So CYCU had a bit of an uptrend going on here. Bop right over. Yeah. All right. A to B, B to C, C to D. All right. All right. Had a bit of a descending wedge over here. Shot its way on up over Mia. And boom, right there. Boom. Bit of a pennant over Mia. And then it just started moving its way on down over here, way below the VWAP. So we got that going on. It is a bit on the oversold side, a little bit towards the oversold side. Not, so could it potentially curl up? Maybe. Let's see what the volume is for this one. CYCU has a float, very heavy float of 48 million. Volume, however, is 132 million. So it does have a heavy volume. It does have a heavy float, but it does have a high volume. So we'll see what happens with this stunk right now. Let's see what goes on. We'll see what goes on with it. Let's get some support resistance lines over here. Bop, right here. All right. And boom, right there. All right. You got support at 26 cents, 30 cents, 34 cents, and 36 cents. Those are all support lines over there. Has to break above that. Has to hold at 36 cents, break through 38 cents and 41 cents, as well as 46 cents, as well as the VWAP at 40 cents for it to really be so much schmexy. Tumya. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yeesh. Ooh. Bobo Beef says we don't like to double tops. We like the double bottoms. Yes, sir. It's all about the bottoms. All about the bottoms. Yeah, the badanga danga. Yes.
Yeah.
She threw a chancleta at him.
It's a boomerang at this point.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is a boomerang. Yes.
Sure.
Yes. All right.
That is correct. We like
Correct the
bottoms.
mundo. All right. So that's to hold above that 36-cent mark. Has to break through that 38-cent mark. Then the 40-cent mark where the VWAP's at. Then 41 cents. And then 46 cents for it to really be so much maxi to Mya. Yes, sir. Oh, also had a bit of a double top over Mya. Right over Mya. Right here at the 37-cent mark over here. Boom. Right there. So let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. We shall see what happens. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Let me add them. Let me add them. Let's see. Let's see. EEIQ. Right now, you know, I mean, needs some more curlage.
Yeah.
Needs some more curlage, ladies and gentlemen. Needs some more curlage for it to really be schmexy. Yeesh. All right. So.
I guess everybody's waiting for Jerome to talk.
Yeah, they probably are.
Jerome.
Yeah, they are. They must be. They must. He is in Jackson Hole. That's in Wyoming, right?
You know, they had a diner on Queens Boulevard called Jackson Hole Diner.
They did. Ooh. Oh. Wait.
And there were some great burgers.
Oh, you know what? You know a diner I missed going to?
Which one?
There was one in Boca Raton. It was one that with that really good coleslaw.
Oh, you talking about Ben's Deli?
Ben's Deli.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a deli, but it was also a diner. It was amazing.
Deli was great.
Ben's Deli was amazing, man. I could go for that, man. That stuff was great. Because back then, yeah, Coach and I went there, man. Whoo! Tell you what,
Good food.
that was amazing. What you mean good? Good implies that it wasn't great. No, it was great. It was great. What you mean good? Good. see, DVR moms don't understand. It was great. All right. I'm not a coleslaw guy, ladies and gentlemen, but they made some coleslaw that was amazing. I'm just saying. All right. Like they just made that good stuff. All right. That was one day. One day I gotta go back there. One day. But yeah, there was another place as well. You remember the Rice and Dough?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rice and Dough was a very interesting place, man. Rice and Dough, I'll tell you something. It was basically this place that served three things. It served three different things. It served sushi, it served pizza, and it served Croatian food.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The Croatian food, like
that was just a
we were cool with the
specialty.
owner. Yeah, we were cool with the owner, and he said, "Yeah, man, I got a recipe for that." And we were like, "Dude, you got to put this on the menu," and he did. He did eventually.
Good.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it was so good. All right, because we were chilling, right? We were chilling, having a good old time, right? And they're like, you could order sushi and you could order pizza, right? And there's like, you could order pizza with a side of sushi if you really wanted to, but I mean, if you wanted to, sure, be my guest.
Yeah, crazy
Hey,
good
you know
food
what
there.
about that? Remember when we went to Ben's Deli and
Ooh.
Leon Cooperman was eating there?
Yeah, we did go to Ben's Deli. All right. So this is actually a very interesting story. All right. So for those of you who don't know who Leon Cooperman is, right?
Big hedge fund guy.
Leon Cooperman is a very big hedge fund guy. All right, very big billionaire. This was actually back when you and I were first starting out, Coach. Right? I think it was around there.
Yeah, I was getting you involved.
Yeah. We were like first really starting out, right? And we go to Ben's Deli, right? It was recommended to us by a friend, good dude, right?
Well, Ben's Deli was big in New York.
Oh, it was. It was big. It was big in New York. We went there.
To a friend
Yeah,
in Boca
in
Raton.
Boca, yes. And we basically we start going there right now. Leon Cooperman is basically he's like how do I put it? He's a big hedge fund guy, right? Big he's an American billionaire investor, hedge fund manager,
His
right?
father was a plumber,
Yeah,
so
and he
he's
was
self-made.
yeah, self-made. He is actually, I believe, the chairman and CEO of a New York-based advisory firm called Omega Investors, right?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And we ended up bumping into the guy at Ben's Deli.
He was at Ben's Deli with his financial
With
advisor.
his financial advisor. They were just sitting there talking, man, and we're just sitting there looking at him. Is that Leon Cooperman?
Yep. And it was
It,
COVID, so he had a mask on, but I still
yeah.
recognized him.
Yeah, we were able to recognize the eyes. We were able to recognize the head shape, the haircut, whole 9 yards. And we were like, all right, you know, and we were kind of curious. I'm like, hey, Coach looked at me and said, hey, is that Leon Cooperman? Is that Leon Cooperman? I don't know.
The guy's on CNBC all the time.
Yeah, he's on CNBC all the time, man. He is on. He was yeah, he was known for like being a starting Goldman Sachs asset management arm, and also for founding and leading Omega Advisors, right? So got that there, and then they actually agreed to all sorts of stuff there, and yeah,
You yelled out, "Hey Leon, how are you?"
yeah, I'm like, hey Leon. At that point, I'm like, you know what, bet. He's like, coach is like, how do we even go about saying anything? Like, I don't want to. Like, yeah, I don't want to bug him. I'm like, I don't want to bug him either, but at the same time, I'm really curious. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, Leon! He looked at us like, wait, what?
No.
Nice to meet you, sir.
He had this look on his face when you said that.
Yeah.
He's like, I
It's like,
should know
who
this guy,
you?
right? But
Who
who is he?
And I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, man.
It's like,
All right, we just wanted to know if it was actually you. He's like, ah,
like that.
yeah, no, we shook hands with the guy. He was polite, very polite.
He was very polite.
Yeah, it was him, his financial advisor. They were both very polite
It was
gents.
kinda interesting
Screaming
that
his
he
name across
runs
the
a hedge
deli,
fund
like,
and he's got a
yeah,
financial advisor. Pretty cool, right?
No, I mean it makes sense too. I mean, hey,
Apparently, the guy was a big donor for charities and stuff like that. And
yeah,
he was part of the time in Boca when he's not in New York.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll find quite a few people around these, around Boca. You'll find people in Florida. You'll find them in New York. You'll find them in Cali. You'll find them all over the place, and they're primarily just doing all those things there. I mean, those are like the big three in terms of places that you'll find, people like that. And it was interesting too. Guy was polite. We didn't like heckle the guy. We were just like, is this the guy?
Said, we watch you all the time on CNBC.
Yeah, just wanted to say hello. Why not? Why not?
Why not?
We were curious. And hey,
Some people chase Madonna. We chase Leon Cooper.
yeah, some people chase Madonna. Some people chase I don't know, Taylor Swift, Rihanna. Others they'll chase I don't know, Eminem, right, or some other rapper of their choice. The green ones are good.
Just the green.
Some people will chase like I don't know. What are the kids like these days? Man, I'm 24 and I'm saying what are the kids like these days? Okay. I don't know. Some people chase 21 Savage or whatever the kids nowadays listen to. Snoop Dogg. And, we chase after Leon Cooperman. I mean, hey, it be like that sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeesh. So I mean, hey, it do be like that, man.
Strange.
What?
Yes.
I mean, we were curious. Like, it looks like him. Could that be?
Definitely him.
Yeah, no, it was him. It was him. Yeah, we confirmed it. I mean, but we're sitting there. We're sitting there eating a bagel, just looking at this guy. Like, is this the guy?
You gotta have the slaw.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the slaw. You gotta have the
You gotta
slaw.
get the cream soda with
Oh yeah,
the
the pastrami sandwich on rye bread. The rye bread with mustard, a little bit of mustard. Yeah, the square. Remember the knishes they had?
They had the square one.
You remember the knish?
They had a whole bunch of
They had a knish. They did. Those things were delicious, man.
Pickles, oh my God.
Oh man, the pickles, dude. I was addicted to the pickles. I'm not even gonna lie.
That didn't sound right. Though.
Pause when I say that. By the way, pause. All right,
Pause on that whole statement.
pause.
Didn't sound right.
All right. I sounded wrong. My bad.
20-yard penalty right
My
there.
bad. Pause. Pause on that whole statement right there. But you get the point. You know, they did have good. They did have good pickles, man. They did.
Oh,
That and really good salad.
I get
Like they gave you like a salad with some chicken. Oh my, yes. They did that, or they give you like some shrimp or some steak, right? They put it in the Caesar salad, and it was like, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord, link to join us in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. Pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, the moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. Yeah, check out that 4-day trial, ladies and gentlemen, for them real-time alerts and scanners for only $1.99. $1.99. You could also find us on YouTube, where we do lots and lots of video content, like that video that we did for EEIQ prior to it running 165%. We did a video for it last night. You can find us there at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us on the YouTubes there. Again, we do some other things too. We do shorts. We do all sorts of cool stuff. You know, stonk reviews. You know, things like that, right? Stonk reviews. We look at stonks, all sorts of cool stuff. All right. And then, of course, you can find us on X.com, a.k.a. Twitter, at Coaching Money. We do lots and lots of stonk analysis, stonk reviews, all sorts of cool stuff there. You can find us there at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us on Twitch, where we do lots of live stream. We do lots of live stream on YouTube and X as well, at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us there on Twitch. And then, of course, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Coaching Money. At Coaching Money. You can find us on TikTok, Tiki Taki, a.k.a. the Tac Tac. The Tac Tac. Yes, the Tac Tac. You can find us there at DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money. Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from me. Hope you guys had a fun and fantastic time chilling with your boy. And of course, I am here with the lovely Serengeti specialist herself. She likes to hang around in the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes 2 cups of coffee. Other times she likes to jet ski. Sometimes she likes Arby's. They have the meats. And of course, sometimes she likes to watch videos of puppies and kitties. Shoot her out the cannon. Sometimes she goes, wee! Throw her in the stock market. She finds them ABCDs. I mean, after all, she found EEIQ, LIMN, and MODV. All right? We call her DBL Moms!
Hey!
Yeesh!
That worked.
DBL Moms! Yeesh. All right. All right. So,
Yes, sir.
yeesh. That's pretty much it. Say goodbye to the people, DBL Moms.
Bye to the people. Have a wonderful weekend and be greetable today.
Yes, have a wonderful weekend. Make a lot of money. Be greenable. Take care of yourselves. You gonna chill, make some money today, and then after that, we're gonna have a nice restful weekend. Then we back at it again with the hustle, right? The hustle and bustle. This coming Monday.
Yes.
Before we go though, I just want to see, what you guys got planned for the weekend, man. Me personally, I got all sorts. I got all sorts of cool stuff planned for the weekend, man. I'm gonna go. If it's sunny out, I'm gonna go to the beach. If it's cloudy out, I'm gonna just chill. You know what I mean? So that's win-win either way for me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyways, take care. Much love, everybody. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys. I'll see y'all on Monday.